Okay, friends, this is my fifth lecture. This is my fifth lecture on these differential equations for the BSc first year students. So we have started in the last lecture, that is in the fourth lecture, we have started the new chapter, that is ordinary differential equations with constant coefficients. In that, we know the ordinary differential equations means what? Okay, ordinary differential equations with constant coefficients. And in the fourth lecture, we have seen how to find the complementary function of that. So, ordinary differential equation means equations of this type. See, this is d2y by dx cube plus y is 0. Okay, this is ordinary differential equation with constant coefficients. So, see, in the last lecture we have seen how to find the complementary function. Remember this one. Fourth lecture जे आहे ते तुम्ही बघू शकताय परत एकदा. So see, we have seen in this one in the last lecture. Ordinary or linear, it may be linear differential equation with constant coefficients. We have seen how to find the complementary function. Now see, the equation is of this type. This is nth order, first degree. Degree is first, that's why we call it is linear. See, this type of differential equation here is nth order derivative of y with respect to x plus a1 into a2 into whatever be a and y is capital X. So capital X is a function of x. Capital X is a function of x. Always remember in this chapter, this right hand side capital X means function of x. It is not only x. It is of this type, f of x. Okay, it is f of x. So, see, solution of this differential equation contains two parts. One part is called a complementary function, and other part is called a particular integral. So, its solution can be written as here is that in the last lecture we have seen. Once again, see how to write the solution. So, it may be, it is in this way. See, how to find CF is all about this. And particular integral, we have to learn today how to find the particular integral. Okay, so we start from this now. So, inverse operator, what is meant by this 1 upon f of d into capital X? 1 upon f of d into capital X. The meaning of this, how to find, we have to learn it. But we operate f of d on this 1 upon f of d into capital X. It remains to be the capital X only. Remember this one. Okay. Now, particular integral can be written as 1 upon f of d into capital X. Means, suppose our differential equation is of this type, that is d square minus 5d plus 6 is equal to, plus 6 into y is equal to something, suppose sin x. Suppose sin x. Then, particular integral can be written as this f of d means this equation is of this type. F of d into capital, f of d into y is capital X. So, particular integral can be written as 1 upon f of d into capital X. So, 1 upon f of d means here d square minus 5d plus 6, and capital X right hand side here is the sin x. So this is particular integral. Now today, that is in this lecture, we learn how to find the value of this one. 1 upon f of d into capital X. Okay. So before that, we have to learn what is meant by 1 upon d into capital X. We know that d stands for, in CF we have seen, d stands for d by dx. D by dx means derivative with respect to x. Okay. So if capital D stands for derivative with respect to x, then 1 upon d must stand for integration with respect to x. So see, 1 upon d into this one, 1 upon d into capital X is integration of x. Integration sign is here. It is misplaced. Okay. 1 upon d into capital X is integration of x dx. So we see two more results. They are important one. The 1 upon d minus a into capital X. 1 upon d minus a into capital X means what? That is, it is e raised to ax integration of e raised to minus x into capital X dx. Okay. See, we are not going through this one. We will be asked for the MCQ. What is the meaning of 1 upon d minus a into capital X? Means, for example, 1 upon d minus 5 into capital X may be e raised to x. So e raised to x. So meaning of this is e raised to 5x integration e raised to minus 5x and right hand side is e raised to x dx. See what is written. So don't jumble this one. 1 upon d minus 2 into suppose x square. The meaning of this is e raised to 2x integration e raised to minus 2x into this x square. Right hand side is x square dx. So integrate this, whatever may be method. We are not going to learn how to integrate. We know we learn it better in the 11th and 12th standard. So meaning of 1 upon d minus 2 into x square. Using this 1 upon d minus a into capital X is if here is minus a, then here is e raised to plus ax. Integration of then e raised to minus x into whatever may be the right hand side is here capital X dx. Okay. So same the meaning of 1 upon d plus a into capital X. If here is now plus, that's why first we get it is minus e raised to minus x. Okay, e raised to minus x integration of e raised to plus ax into capital X dx. Okay. So there are so many examples solved here. So see rules for finding the particular integral. That is when this equation is of this type. So if this right hand side is e raised to x, then particular integral is written here. If this equation is in this way, particular return is here. And if this capital X is e raised to ax, then see how to find the particular integral. That is d of e raised to ax is a into e raised to x. We are not going to prove. Already तुमच्याकडे त्या नोट्स आहेत. फक्त इथे डायरेक्ट या रिझल्टला येतोय. तो म्हणजे हा 1 upon f of d into e raised to x is 1 upon f of a into e raised to x. d च्या जागी a टाकतोय आपण. एक्झाम्पल म्हणून घेतोय मी आता. म्हणजे 1 upon d plus 1 into e raised to x. Meaning of this is 1 upon 1 plus 1 into e raised to x. at d च्या जागी e raised to x मधला a टाकला. f of d च्या जागी काय टाकला a. म्हणजे 1 upon d plus 1 e raised to x is 1 upon d च्या जागी 1. कुठला 1? तर e raised to ax मधला a किती आहे बघायचा, तो a इथे टाकायचा. म्हणजे 1 upon d minus 5 e raised to 2x. तर आता d च्या जागी काय टाकणार, तर 2. मग ते 1 upon 2 minus 5 into e raised to 2x, whatever with the simplification. Okay. Now see, interesting, if here is 1 upon d minus 3 into e raised to 3x, then what happens, we have to substitute d is equal to 3. If we put d is equal to 3, this denominator becomes 0 and this is not allowed, that is infinity. And for that what we have to do, see now. If f of a is 0, then how to write particular integral? Here is that, we are not going to prove. See, 1 upon f of d into e raised to x is here is, if f of d is d minus a into 5, here is something is missing here, 1 minute. If d minus a, the meaning of that is x into e raised to x. Okay, I will explain. This is something complicated. I will write here in this one. If 1 upon d plus 2 into e raised to minus 2, we have to substitute d is equal to minus 2 and this is not allowed because denominator becomes 0. Then write down direct the value of this is x into e raised to minus 2x. Once again, 1 upon d plus 5 into e raised to minus 5x. is equal to x into e raised to minus 5x. d जागी minus 5 टाकलं तर 0 येते. लक्षात आलं? And if here is in this way, 1 upon d plus 1 its square into e raised to minus x. d जागी minus 1 टाकला तर हे 0 येते, not allowed. पण हा फॅक्टर d plus 1 दोन वेळा आलाय, म्हणून याची व्हॅल्यू असते x square divided by 2 factorial into e raised to minus x. I will once again clear this one. 1 upon d plus 2 into e raised to minus 2x. Value of this is x into e raised to minus 2x. See, same 1 upon d plus 2 square into e raised to minus 2x. d च्या जागी परत मायनस 2 टाकला तर 0 येते, पण हा फॅक्टर रिपीट झाला दोन वेळा, स्क्वेअर आहे, म्हणून याची व्हॅल्यू आहे x square divided by 2 factorial into e raised to minus 2x आहे तसं. If it repeats 3 times, means situation is in this way: d plus 2 its cube into e raised to minus 2x. Then write down the value of this is x cube divided by 3 factorial e raised to minus 3x. See this one. Now you get it now. It's very simple now. See. So see, this is first example. I will explain this. D square plus 5d plus 6 into y is equal to e raised to x. Now clear, you know, in this whole chapter, d stands for d by dx, that is derivative with respect to x. Okay. So d square plus 5d plus 6 is 0 is auxiliary equation. Factorize it, we get d plus 2 into d plus 3. Roots are d is equal to minus 2 and minus 3. So complete complementary function can be written as c1 e raised to minus 2x plus c2 e raised to minus 3x. In the fourth lecture, we have seen how to find the CF. Okay. Now see particular integral. Particular integral can be written as 1 upon d square plus 5d plus 6 into right hand side is e raised to x. Here is written e raised to x कुठला आला तर इथला आला, and हा f of d. Particular integral is 1 upon f of d into right hand side. Now we have to substitute d is equal to 1 because e raised to x मध्ये ax मध्ये a1 आहे, म्हणजे d च्या जागी 1 टाकायचा. डिनॉमिनेटर फक्त 0 झाला नाही पाहिजे. So we get 1 upon 1 square plus 5 into 1 plus 6, just e raised to x as it is. Simplifying, we get the particular integral in this way, 1 upon 12 into e raised to x. So solution is written y is cf plus pi, that is c1 e raised to minus 2x plus c2 e raised to minus 3x is cf, and particular integral is 1 upon 12 into e raised to x. So I think you got it. So how to find the particular integral? Okay. We are not going to learn the complicated examples. This is when right hand side is sin x plus b or cos x plus b. See how to write 1 upon sin xb and cos axb. Here is we see here. Where is that? 1 minute. When right hand side is sin x plus b and cos x plus b. So 1 upon f of d square, that is see here is 1 upon f of d square sin x plus b is 1 upon f of minus a square sin x plus b. म्हणजे पर्टिक्युलर इंटिग्रल राइट हँड साइडला sin x plus b आहे, तर d स्क्वेअर ची व्हॅल्यू आपण टाकतोय मायनस a स्क्वेअर. व्हॉट इट? d स्क्वेअर ची व्हॅल्यू मायनस a स्क्वेअर. जर हा f ऑफ मायनस a स्क्वेअर 0 नसेल तरच, नाहीतर टाकायचं नाही. 0 झाला तर काय करायचं पुढे बघूया. एक्झाम्पल घेतो मी एक. सी व्हॉट इज दॅट एक्झाम्पल. सपोज हियर इज d स्क्वेअर प्लस 4 into sin 2x. What is the value of this one? मग याच्याप्रमाणे d स्क्वेअर ची व्हॅल्यू फक्त टाकू शकतो मायनस a स्क्वेअर. d ची व्हॅल्यू मायनस a किंवा a टाकू शकत नाही. d स्क्वेअर ची व्हॅल्यू फक्त मायनस a स्क्वेअर. मग a किती आहे? तर a कुठला? तर sin ऑफ ax प्लस b मधला a. आपला sin ax प्लस b आहे 2x आणि b 0 आहे. a आहे 2. मग डी स्क्वेअरची व्हॅल्यू काय टाकायची तर मायनस ए स्क्वेअर, म्हणजे डी स्क्वेअरची व्हॅल्यू टाकणार ए चा स्क्वेअर 4 मायनस आणि अटॅच करा विल गेट इट, म्हणजे इथं आपण टाकणार -4 म्हणजे 1 अपॉन -4 प्लस 4 sin 2x, आणि हे अलाउड नाही कारण हे होतंय 0. ओके, सी नेक्स्ट एक्झाम्पल 1 अपॉन डी स्क्वेअर प्लस 5 sin 2x. तर डी स्क्वेअरची व्हॅल्यू टाकायची -a स्क्वेअर म्हणजे -2 स्क्वेअर प्लस दिस 5 ॲज इट इज दॅट sin 2x ॲज इट इज. मग हे -2 स्क्वेअर 2 चा स्क्वेअर म्हणजे -4 प्लस 5 म्हणजे ते 1 अपॉन 1 येईल आणि sin 2x. सी द मीनिंग ऑफ 1 upon f of d square sin x plus b is 1 upon f of minus a square sin x plus b. Okay, same for cos. Same for cos. ये आहे तसं cos साठी रिझल्ट लागू होईल. ओके, तो d स्क्वेअर फॅक्टर रिपीट होऊ दे, त्यासाठी काय करायचं नंतर बघू. सी ना द एक्झाम्पल d cube plus 1 into y is equal to cos of 2x minus 1. Auxiliary equation is given by d cube plus 1. Factorize it, you will get the roots here -1 and दूसरा 1 plus minus I root 3 divided by 2. म्हणजे d plus 1 चा हा एक फॅक्टर आहे. ओके, आणि हा दुसरा फॅक्टर आहे म्हणजे d cube plus 1 चा फॅक्टर्स हे केलं. एक d plus 1 0 म्हणजे d is equal to -1 येईल, आणि दुसरा d square minus d plus 1 0 केल्यानंतर त्याचे रूट्स काय येतात मी मागे सांगितले तरी सुद्धा बघा, यातला ए बी सी आयडेंटिफाय करा तर त्याचे रूट्स येतील d इज इक्वल टू -1 प्लस मायनस आय रूट 3 टोटली डिवायडेड बाय 2. हे त्याचे रूट्स येतील. हा d इज इक्वल टू ओके, हा d इज इक्वल टू -1 प्लस मायनस आय रूट 3 बाय 2. ओके, मग सीएफ कसं लिहायचं आपण बघितलं. आता फोकस करा पर्टिक्युलर इंटिग्रल वरती. 1 upon d cube plus 1 into cos of 2x. राईट हँड साइडला जर साइन आणि cos असेल तर फक्त d स्क्वेअर ची व्हॅल्यू -a स्क्वेअर टाकायचं, एवढंच ध्यानात ठेवायचं. ओके, मग आता इथं d क्यूब आहे पण d क्यूब मध्ये d स्क्वेअर आहे म्हणजे d क्यूब कॅन रिटन ॲज d स्क्वेअर into d plus 1. मग d स्क्वेअर ची व्हॅल्यू टाकणार -a स्क्वेअर, a आयडेंटिफाय करा 2 आहे म्हणजे -4 into d plus 1. मग हे 1 -4d म्हणजे -4d plus 1. ओके, आणि हे आता याचे हे कसं सॉल्व्ह करायचं ते दिलंय म्हणजे 1 प्लस 4d नंबरेटर डिनॉमिनेटरला मल्टिप्लाय करा, डिनॉमिनेटरला येईल d स्क्वेअर, नंबरेटर मध्ये 1 प्लस 4d राहील म्हणजे 1 16d स्क्वेअर आलं. d स्क्वेअरची व्हॅल्यू परत -a स्क्वेअर टाकलं तर हे सिम्प्लिफाय होतंय, आणि 1 प्लस 4d इंटू कॉस ऑफ दिस, 1 इंटू कॉस मीन्स कॉस ॲज इट इज, 4 इंटू d ऑफ कॉस, d ऑफ कॉस म्हणजे डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ कॉस, मग ते कॉसचं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय आहे ते लिहिलंय -x sin of 2x minus 1. Simplify, we get y cf plus pr is the solution. Okay, so this is a particular integral. When right hand side is x raised to m, x raised to m असेल तर आपल्याला हे दोन रिझल्ट आठवणीत पाहिजेत. कोणते तर 1 plus x raised to -1 म्हणजे काय आणि 1 minus x raised to -1 म्हणजे काय. आपण हे आपल्याला माहिती आहे कुठं तर आपण सक्सेसिव्ह डिफरन्शिएशन मध्ये आपण ह्याच्या डेरिव्हेटिव्हज काढत गेलो आणि मग तिथं 1/1 प्लस x ची व्हॅल्यू आपण ही काढलेली, 1/1 - x ही काढलेली त्या सक्सेसिव्ह डिफरन्शिएशन चॅप्टर मध्ये आहे मागच्या सेमिस्टरचा. बघा 1 plus x raised to -1, जर 1 plus x असेल तर टर्म्स अल्टरनेटली पॉझिटिव्ह निगेटिव्ह लिहा म्हणजे 1 - x plus x square - x cube plus dot dot dot. If here is minus, terms are totally positive, and same 1 plus x square, it is very easy to remember. So there are some examples. We are not going to prove this one because in MCQ I think that is not asked. This is when right hand side is e raised to x into v being function of x. There are so many examples in this PDF. जर इंटरेस्ट कोणाला असेल तर त्यांनी बघा, काय तुम्हाला शंका असेल तर फोन करून तुम्ही मला विचारू शकता, काय अडचण नाही. ओके, देयर आर सो मेनी एक्झाम्पल्स. So many examples. See. Okay. This is unit 4, homogeneous linear differential equations with constant coefficients. हे आता आपल्या सिलेबसमधून डिलीट करून टाकलेलं आहे, त्यामुळं आपला डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशनचा पहिला पेपर आहे तो आपण इथं संपवलेला आहे. आपण नेक्स्ट टाइमला नेक्स्ट पेपर चालू करूया. ओके, थँक्यू.